Hi Prajwal. Hi, good evening. I'm not able to hear you. Okay, I think your microphone is not on. It's turned off. Yeah.
Are you able to hear it, ma'am?
Yes, now I'm able to hear you. So how are you
How are you,
today?
ma'am?
I'm
I'm
well.
fine, ma'am.
Okay, good to hear that. So how is your Sunday going?
Um, Today, actually, after completing a very hectic yesterday's lab session, today I'm a bit relaxed, ma'am.
Okay.
So, but today I had a marriage to attend, so I and my mom went, just came now. So just had lunch
Okay.
and came now. Came now home, ma'am.
Okay, so it's a family function.
Yeah, ma'am. A relative's
Okay.
marriage.
Relatives. So I guess after the session again you'll get back to the festivities.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So that is why it is a little hectic.
Yes, ma'am.
You cannot enjoy your family's wedding because you have n number of things that you have to take care of. Okay. So let's
Monday to
come on to
Saturday.
the topic.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am.
No, go ahead, tell me.
Monday to Saturday, completely going to college, doing all sorts of labs, and Sunday is the only day where I can at least a bit relaxation. But still, I there are some commitments, family commitments, so I can't even excuse that also. So
Really?
I need to attend my
Very true.
options.
This is a part of growing up, adulting.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so let's come on to the topic. I
Yes,
guess,
ma'am.
yeah, it's about a condition
If
in
I
which you
become
are invisible for a day.
invisible.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me, what are the things you are going to do? And this topic got a smile on your face, so I'm pretty sure you have thought about it.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. I have some ideas about it. First of all, if I become invisible for a day, first I'll pray to God that He has given me such an opportunity to see the world, and the world can't see me. That's a very different kind of experience it will be. The first thing what I'll do is I will go to all the people who are having black monies,
Okay.
who have accumulated black monies, and I will take those money and I will distribute among the destitute poor people. I will try to um, help those people. So that is one thing I can allow to do. And apart from that, the other thing is I love to visit Area 51, ma'am, in America.
Okay. Fine. So
It
why
is
the charm? Yeah, yeah, I know what it is. So why? What is the charm behind it? Why
ma'am,
Area 51?
I'm really interested about getting more information about aliens, ma'am, getting to know about them.
Okay. So you really believe
So
that there are alien bodies, alien specimens kept there?
So it is like 50-50, ma'am. Some people say it is there, some people say it is not there. So
Some
I'm not
people.
sure about that, but
Hmm.
I'm a true believer that there are some aliens. Like if we are the humans present on Earth, then who knows that there who can say that there are no creatures on other planets? They may be there, but we can't find out them, and they may be superior than us. So I think they may be there, but
They
possibly
may
we
be
are unable
superior
to
or
find
they may be inferior. You never know.
inferior. Both, yes,
Right?
ma'am.
It can
Both
go in
possibilities are
any direction. We have never encountered them as you and I, normal people, we have never encountered, so we cannot be sure about it. It's very true. So you seem to be very interested in alien life and all the life forms that are supposed to be there.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Extra, like I want to explore the things which are beyond this space now. It is
Okay.
like interstellar spaces. I want to explore those kind of things. And apart from that, the other thing, other wish what I have is to visit the various labs, testing labs of like IIC, IITs. So
Hmm.
like we can't get a direct entry to those labs if we are like if we go and ask, they won't allow us now.
Hmm.
I'm a student of Karnataka University, Dharwad. So I would like to enter those PhD labs. I want to see how the research is going on, what are the things they are going to do, And these are the kind of things. And what are the, I want to meet all the scientists. I want to see what are the research going on, ongoing research, what are they doing. So those are the things I would like to see, ma'am.
Okay, so if you are invisible, you will try to expand your knowledge in the
Yeah,
ways
ma'am.
that you cannot do while you are visible. That is
Yes,
very
ma'am.
cool because we should absorb everything that is possible. Everybody talks about that we will get the black money and we'll distribute amongst the poor. That is just something that you say, but when you get an opportunity to do something like that, people are going to be a little selfish and they are going to think about themselves. Practical
Yes,
way of life is
yes,
different,
ma'am. Practical.
right? Because if we talk about this demonetization that happened, everybody was concerned that we have got so much money kept in our banks, we have got so much money that we need to convert into the new currency, because everybody was worried about their own self. So that
Yes,
actually
ma'am.
showed that how people are going to react where money is involved. So just thinking that we will be doing this in terms of money, this is the thing that we are going to do in order to help the poor, it is just in theory, in my opinion.
When
Practical
we
life
when
has
it becomes
taught us that
practical,
yeah,
things
the
doesn't go the way.
practicality has taught us something completely different. And I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
there's nothing
True.
wrong in it. I don't think there's anything wrong in it because everybody is working hard, everybody is giving their 200% in order to survive. So everybody is going to take care of
See,
themselves.
I'm not opposing the accumulation, like the ministers, what they do, their accumulation of money, whatever property they have, it's fine. Up to a certain limit, if they are doing that, that's fine. But if it is beyond, if they are just snatching the rights and the
Yeah,
facility of the people who need it, then it becomes
not
the issue, ma'am.
don't use the term facility. Facility is something that a person is enjoying. Those things are basic needs. They are
Basic, yes, ma'am.
snatching basic needs. There's a
Basic needs.
difference between them, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Then it becomes inhuman. Then it becomes cruel.
Mm.
That's a different aspect of it. Very true. Very true. And I like this idea. Visit a place where nobody else is allowed.
Yeah,
Okay,
ma'am.
let's talk about this Area 51 itself. There is one theory that America is developing different technology that they are going to use in order to capture the entire world, not just their neighboring states, neighboring countries. They are going to capture entire world. They are processing different biofuels over there. So, do you believe in this theory as well, or
I
you have
have
never
no
heard
idea,
about
but
it?
no, ma'am, I have not heard about it.
Okay, this is another thing that is circulating about Area 51. There are actually a number of theories. Some people say that they are working on the exploring the space itself. They have got a secret division of NASA that has got aliens that they have just accumulated over there. Some people talk about this fact that they are actually processing some biofuels. Some people are talking about that they are basically trying to invent new weaponry over there, something which is way worse than nuclear weapons. So you can never be
Okay.
sure unless and until you get in. Okay,
Another thing, what comes to my mind, ma'am, if I become visible, I would like to visit the museums where there are some files related to Subhash Chandra Bose's death, ma'am. There,
okay,
those files, like some files have been declassified by the government of Bengal and government of India, but still many files are there which have got their mystery of his death, but they haven't been declassified yet, ma'am. I want to visit
okay.
those museums. I want to read those kind of things, and I want to get to know what's the real reason why, whether he died in 1944 or was still he alive as a Gnami till 1980 something. I want to see those things.
Nobody knows because as far as I know, he was in a air crash. So there is a
Yes, ma'am.
huge possibility, almost 90% possibility that he was not able to survive. He died in the crash,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. The like it is a aircraft theory is developed by Subhash Chandra Bose and his group people and his like army people, whatever they try to spread that news that he died in air crash because the English people, the Britishers, were trying to capture him because he was
Hmm.
trying to attack from China and other. He was trying to make
Hmm.
alliance with Japanese and he was trying to attack. So what he did was, in order to save himself, he just spread that news that he has died in a plane crash so that Britishers will not fall behind him to capture him. and he just ran from there to Russia, and then he stayed there in Russia for few years. Then from there, like there is a one pic which tells us there, like you might have heard about Tashkent Agreement, ma'am, between Lal Bahadur Shastri and Pakistan Prime Minister. There is a very famous photo in that you can see at the corner there is a person who is standing, and he looks very similar to Subhash Chandra Bose, and it gives a very strong evidence that he was alive in 1965. He met Lal Bahadur Shastri, and Lal Bahadur Shastri said to his very close people that there is one of the very important mystery that I have found, and after I go back India, it is going to change the whole political geopolitics of India.
Okay.
And that
Mhm.
mystery, he got to know, possibly that may be thing that he might have got to know that Subhash Chandra Bose might be alive, and that may be the truth what he wanted to say to convey to the people of India, and possibly that was the reason he was also
Murdered.
I won't say that, but his death is also a mystery, ma'am. These are the kind of
Yes.
deaths which it hurt me a lot, and they're the real gems. We say
Hmm.
Bollywood stars, that these are
No, no,
stars, but those were the original stars of India, and getting to know the understanding, unrevealing the mystery of their deaths is very important for today's generation. But I don't think many people of this generation are curious to know about those kind of things.
that's true.
Like in textbooks, everywhere they tell. In whatever I read in till 10th standard, ma'am, whatever social studies textbook, it was written Subhash Chandra Bose died in 1945. Finished. The chapter is over there. But very few people know that there is a story beyond that.
Even I didn't know.
So
Because, but over here I have a question. What would he have achieved if he faked his death? Because he was already an active leader and he was doing so much for the country. If he just vanished, he would have just saved himself. He would not have done anything for the nation. So it doesn't actually suit with whatever we know about his personality. He was a fighter.
yeah,
So why hide?
yes, ma'am.
Right?
Like if you'd have just directly entered India and attacked the Britishers, there is a strong possibility that the aliens, allies that the World War people, there were two allies, right, ma'am, Axis and Allies.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
So there was a strong possibility that one of the group of World War group might take capture him, and that would hit a serious blow on India's freedom struggle. So if he is alive, then at least from outside he can give guidelines to the people.
Okay.
So
That's also good.
rather than getting killed, he was trying to be active behind the scene.
Okay.
And you may not believe, ma'am, till
He.
1985 he lived.
Hmm. Hmm.
Till
Hmm. Tell me, tell me.
1985 he was alive. Like people say that there is another theory which says that he was alive till 1985. He lived as Gumnam Baba in Uttar Pradesh, and there are many boxes, almost 20 to 23 boxes have been recovered from his rooms in UP, in which there are family photos of Subhash Chandra Bose, uniform of Subhash Chandra Bose, INA, Indian National Army, the uniform of Subhash Chandra Bose. If you go through the Google and some of the YouTube channels, one book written by Anuj Dharma. He's a very famous writer.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
You might have heard his name.
Hmm.
So he has compiled that book, and he has explained things so well that there is a strong possibility that he lived till 1985 as Gumnami Baba, and he made letter transactions with the PM. Like even Indira Gandhi was knowing that he was alive, and many
Okay.
bureaucrats of Indian government were coming to him, and they were having like until his death, he never showed his face. He was sitting behind the curtains, and the people who were coming to meet him were sitting in another room in that uh, house, whatever he has taken rent in Uttar Pradesh. He was sitting in one room, and nobody was allowed to go inside that room. There was a curtain in between them, and he was sitting. Only his voice could be heard, and nothing else. And he used to talk. He used to talk more than 5 to 6 languages, and he was having that cigar what Subhash Chandra Bose used to use, and the specs, and many photographs of Subhash Chandra Bose families, and even the inform was there of Subhash Chandra Bose. And he has so many books which were like of Russian, German, and those uh, depict that there was a strong connection between Gumnami Baba and Subhash Chandra Bose.
Okay,
It
I've
doesn't give the
heard of this.
100%. Yes,
I've
ma'am.
heard about this Gumnami Baba, but I have
Yes.
never heard of this connection. This is something very new for me. Very
If
cool.
you just if you get some time and if you just Google it out, ma'am, you will find many peculiar things that have been in
Okay,
similar between those two. If you just match the faces also, ma'am, you'll feel like, oh, this person is something looking similar to this person now. You'll feel that kind
okay.
of thing.
There is a resemblance. You can
Yeah,
use the
ma'am.
term
Yes, ma'am.
resemblance as well.
Resemblance. The both faces resemble one another.
Okay, that's pretty
These are
cool.
things,
I'll
and I want to
definitely,
reveal.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
ma'am.
definitely research about it. I'll
Yes,
definitely research
ma'am.
about it.
Yes. This was one thing, and another was I want to do the unraveling the death mystery of Lal Bahadur Shastri, ma'am. Like the
Yeah,
people
because
say that he was poisoned.
hmm, many
So
people
there is
believe that he was poisoned because nobody was
and
allowed to see his
his dead
body.
body, and even his
Yeah,
family was not allowed to see his body, and his body was completely
exactly.
turned into blue when he came to
Yes,
India. And
yes,
the like the Tashkent, the Russian doctors who did his body was not done post-mortem, ma'am. That is a
yes. There was
very
no
big thing.
autopsy. Yes,
There was no autopsy. He is the prime minister of one country, a big democratic country, and how can you don't do any post-mortem? You should
exactly.
be very thorough with the very specific
Very
about
true.
his death. But
Very true.
there was no autopsy done, and also his body turned blue. And later,
Mhm.
when people were asked, the government officials, when they were asked about why the body turned blue, they said that he was undergone embalmment. Like, uh, ma'am,
Okay,
do you know
to
what is
preserve the
embalmment, ma'am?
body. Yes,
To preserve
embalmment
the
is
they
to
just
preserve the body. Yeah,
the body. So his body to do that they have done embalmment. So that was the reason given by the Indian officials. But still the
but
question
nobody
mark
believes
lies
it.
in it.
Yes,
Nobody
nobody
believes, ma'am.
believes it.
And also the doctors who checked in Russia, where Tashkent, where he died, ma'am. The doctors there were around only four doctors signed, and two doctors sign was like it was empty. There was no sign on the doctors. Two doctors didn't sign on that report, whatever it was
Okay,
published in Tashkent. But when it was given to Indian government, there were six signs on that form.
okay. So somebody faked
Uh,
it, faked the signatures
Faked
as
it.
well.
The signature also faked, and the report entirely. There are some words which have been altered. Like almost,
Hmm.
if you see randomly, then the report will look same. But if you closely look, and if there is one person who is like who is very scientific, who is knows the what we call the people who does the postmortem, all kind of things, the surgeons.
The
If
doctors,
you show,
doctors
yeah, ma'am,
only.
doctors.
Surgeons don't do postmortem. They are different team. Forensic team, you can also say.
Yes. Yeah, forensic team, ma'am. Yeah, you are right, ma'am. So if you just show the report, both reports, then they can find some chemicals they have been varied, which have been used to him. So and also the cook who gave him at last the milk,
Hmm.
he was captured by KGG, the
Hmm.
what it
The Russian
investigation
body.
group.
Yeah,
Russian.
Russian
He
body.
was
Yeah.
yeah, he was captured by them after some interrogation around 4 to 5 hours. They left him. There are many things which are unraveling around, revolving around